Ladies and gentlemen, with 2 antibiotic pills left for me to take, I'm not feeling so great. I don't know. I never like taking antibiotics. But I do have good news to give to y'all. Um, Atmospheric Defense Team continues, and Prayer Warriors and Asteroid Fight Club apparently continue to be kicking ass with Tropical Storm Elsa. She keeps trying to intensify, but something or someone or God keeps separating the convection from the low. And we have seen this trend continue again and again and again since 2019, the All-Star Asteroid Fight Club meeting. Shout out and thanks again to Selena and everyone involved. So that is good news. But it's still going to bring tornado, heavy rain, wind. And the difference between me giving the Atmospheric Defense Team an A+, or maybe an A or A-, is will this thing strengthen to a hurricane? It may, but right now it looks like they're doing a really good job against it, so let's hope not. Also, models continue to show Elsa possibly going into New York as a Category 1 hurricane. Storm Chaser Nick is worried about mixing issues here in coastal Connecticut, and almost every one of his usual posts are jokey. This seems serious, so if you're in this area, you may want to take this seriously, and yeah, I will continue to track it for you, y'all. Yo. Today feels like severe weather whack-a-mole. You got a chance for severe weather in Florida, of course, with tornado spin-ups and the tropical storm. You got a chance for severe weather up in here, you got up in there, and up in there. We've seen a couple of these spots pop up in the last 28 to 48 hours, so stay cool and stay aware. And it's always interesting when they say, hey, you might be getting severe weather from far out, and so they're telling us 4 days from now that that area right there may be getting severe weather. So look for that to possibly be an orange or a red zone 4 days from now. What would that be? Friday, Saturday? I don't know, man. I'm not good at math. Here you go, Storm Chaser Nick telling his jokes through memes. They don't know what 5 miles per hour will do to weather Twitter, talking about crossing the threshold of tropical storm to hurricane. The temperature sensing pandemic robot is malfunctioning because of climate change. Is the most dystopian thing Tamara Hins has ever written. Remember, the third rule of just basic Fight Club, our second rule, is not to fight on the plane. I know apparently a lot of people have been unruly on a plane for whatever reason these days. So I highly recommend everybody calm down, be cool. And I don't know, I warned that through the 26th of June and to the 10th of July, shit would be crazy. Shit has definitely been crazy. I don't know if you've been paying attention. And we're about, 12 hours away from Venus opposing Saturn, which is not the best timing for International Kissing Day. Remember, guys, never try to force yourself on a woman. I find it's always best to wait and let the lady try and kiss you first. That's been my strategy. Used to work up until 2017, and then my love life totally fell off a cliff. But whatever. I'll be honest, bro. I tried to sleep through the whole day just so I could miss the whole Venus-Saturn opposition, right? But that didn't work. Because remember, I got punched in the face when Saturn opposed Mars. I'm wearing a cup for Venus, though. Supposedly, you'll just be lonely and sad, or I don't know. Well, stay tuned for whatever surprises are happening. Yeah, I know I should eat some yogurt, do the antibiotics. Now I'm scared to go to the grocery store today because some weird shit will happen to me or my car. Anywho, do you have any nightmares today? I had a nightmare that my mom was drunk driving a bus, and I had to sit and talk to Ethan Hawke about Taylor for an hour. Anyway, I hope you have a better day. I mean, my day's not that bad. I'm just saying things are weird. I don't think I've taken a day off in 12 days. So if I take a day or two off in the next couple of days, you guys know why. Okay. But yeah, we're tracking this. We still got 82 more hours in my super red alert watch. Hopefully things will calm down around the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. We'll see though, man. We'll definitely see. What a wild future we live in. And who would have guessed that Texas looks like they're going to get more rain over the next 7 days than Florida and Georgia and parts of this area. But we'll have to stay tuned to see how this changes. But you can see couple places might be getting all floody this week. If you like pina coladas, all right. I just had to think of something to say while you and I watched together the lightning. But yeah, dude, they're totally attacking this thing. Look at that. See, there's our. I stopped in the wrong place. As she said. If you like the pina coladas. All right, so it's like. See that? And so, yeah, they're. It's good to know someone's out there playing defense for us, man. In my opinion. Whacking, jacking, tracking, and stacking. I'm just rhyming now. So far, hurricane season-wise, we're doing pretty good. I appreciate y'all. You guys are great. So I went to lunch on Friday with Apollo and H, and we had Mexican food. Right before we went, he was like, man, we were going to hang out and go to the rehearsal space, maybe play some music. And he's like, I can't do that. We can just have lunch because my 2-year-old son is home sick. I was like, well, we can cancel lunch because I didn't want to get sick if his kid got sick. And he's like, nope. And so I wasn't strong enough to be like, cancel the lunch. So if I do get sick over the next few days, anyway, we know why. What the what? This is in Alberta. I watched Superman last night to commemorate the death of Richard Donner. It's a really good movie. We got a heat wave coming into the west, south this weekend. So far models have dialed back. Went from 120s up here to about 115. So that's good news, ? Remember, those things can still spin up tornadoes and waterspouts. The Euro remains bullish on the intensity and track right over south New England and parts of New York. So we'll have to keep tracking it, And in just newsy news, Mr. Whale, Crypto Whale, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network has just appointed the first ever chief cryptocurrency advisor. Because all the ransomware stuff that's been happening. Gonna have Arctic heat wave. Heat wave is hitting the Arctic and Scandinavia. On Monday, it reached 34.3 Celsius, which in foreign languages is hot. Norway, and 33.6 in Utsjoki, Lapland, which is Finland. So, Earth she is a-changing. Mexico's state-owned oil company, Pemex, says that a lightning storm struck the pipeline under the water, setting off a subaquatic fireball in the Gulf of Mexico. Huh. Okay, great. And if there's one person to trust, it's always the oil companies. I made a joke, man. I don't know, next thing you know, the oil companies be telling us we're going into grand solar minimum and a mini ice age. Or whatever. Hey, we've got 1, 2, 3 sunspots on the sun, a possible fourth one growing, and since the 3rd, this has been the most active week for the sun in like 4 years. So make of that what you will. Because everybody's allowed to have their own opinions, no matter how dumb they are. And apparently, sunspot AR2838 is still flaring, even though it's no longer facing Earth. So that's interesting. All right, this is your Asteroid Fight Club update, yo. Hey, we've still only got $194 left to raise in my July fundraiser. And if it goes past like the 5th, then I switch to the fundraiser part from part of the beginning to just the end. So that's how it works. Yeah, if you'd love to contribute, I do this pretty much full time, nonstop, put out good information. I got a mailbox you can send to, a PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. Only $194 left to raise. Seriously, super duper thank y'all. You guys are incredible. It's nice to have at least one news source out there on YouTube, but that isn't backed by ExxonMobil, right? Oh, I tell jokes. And they're like, they're going to kill you for your jokes. I'm like, well, everybody's got to die something, right? All right. I'm still your Planetary Defense Commander, and thank you to all the cool people out there, especially the Atmospheric Defense Team, Prayer Warriors, Asteroid Fight Club, Teresa, Fairy Tale Inc., Susan, Dave, Timothy, George, Andrea, Charles, Mr. Fun, the Texas Angel, Jennifer, Robert, Richard, Barbara, Arnica, Dustin, Andrea, Alexis, Lauren, Richard, Scott, Glenda, Lightsoul, Dan, Marlita, Daryl, Brian, Ann, KJ, Max, Catherine, Gregory, Wizard of Oz, Charlotte, Matthew, Robert, Carolyn, and Loretta. Man, the noctilucent clouds are almost forming a perfect circle. Asterisk. There's no way that's perfect, especially if you zoomed in. It like dips down and crap. All right. Okay, you guys have a great day, great night. I appreciate you. I'm just telling jokes. But I watched Jack Reacher and Superman yesterday, so I'm probably a little feisty. All right. Okie dokie. Stay cool.